Great Britain is famous for its cottage industry car makers and the delectable machines they've produced. Think Morgan, AC, Jensen, Lotus, and you get the drift. Well, one of their latest efforts to make enthusiasts drool is the super-fast Ariel Atom. And although any of our staff would have loved to slide behind the wheel of this bare-bones bullet, only our Stephen Chupnick was prepared to go over the edge.
We all like to drive fast cars. But this one is one of the most unique vehicles you'll ever take out on the road.
No doors, no roof, no problem. It's all about a need for speed with the Ariel Atom 3.
Originally developed as a student project at England's Coventry University, a lot has changed since the original 1996 Ariel Atom and 2004's Ariel Atom 2. With a bigger engine, the third-generation Atom is now assembled in the United States under the license by Track Motorsports.
This car has now been made to a global standard, the same as the Ariel UK car.
Track set up shop in a new 16,000 square foot facility in Danville, Virginia at the Virginia International Raceway. The building at VIR is both a factory and parts warehouse, and they need all that space they can get to put together this open-wheel road warrior. A supercharged 300 horsepower Honda 4-cylinder, short-throw 6-speed transmission, packaged under 1,400 pounds. And it's fast. I mean drag bike fast. Try 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. The Atom can also take you from 0 to 100 and back to 0 in just over 10 seconds.
It's the closest thing you're going to get to an all-out race car.
All custom built, the Atom starts from simple metal tubes for the exposed frame and goes through one heck of a bend machine.
This right here is the part that I made, roll bar, a horn bender.
From bolts to bars to rods, everything gets welded down.
All the way up? Yeah, that's where we gotta be.
All right, so we saw on the other side the chassis being made. That's the main part of the car, really. On this one here, you can see it's orange, so it's really custom color, really stands out. But there's more to it than just the chassis. There's the light assemblies, there's the composite body panels, the engine, of course, in the back, and the suspension. So it all needs to be assembled ahead of time.
And before it heads to the other side of the room, the guys set it up to inspect.
Besides the fabrication side, there's a sub-assembly side. The guys in the shop have already assembled this, which is an upper and lower A-arm, which you can see on this car is right here. So these are also hand fabricated, and then they have to put the rod ends in, hand fabricate the upright, and then install the braking system.
Being headquartered next to VIR's 3-mile road course allows for some awesome test driving.
This is an ideal facility for us, obviously, being completely surrounded by motorsports 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And it also gives us a great venue to go out and do testing and development, customer initiation for new car deliveries, etc. So,
well, this is it, huh? This is it. So we'll see what we can do. Go out on the roads, run through a couple corners, and then come back.
You're very much in contact with every part of the car. There are no driver aids, no traction control, no ABS. It's you and the car. You feel every nuance of the pavement.
The Ariel Atom is sold as an off-road vehicle, but in some states it can be licensed as a street-legal motorcycle, and that's where the Atom is open-air fun from every angle. The Ariel Atom 3 zooms out the door for $65,000 plus options. Totally worth it for the thrill seeker in all of us.
The Ariel Atom 3 is probably the most exciting supercar available right now. It's lightweight, it's got a lot of horsepower, and it's just a lot of fun to drive.
There's nothing but smooth sailing with the Ariel Atom 3, and once you get going, you don't ever want to stop.
The two